So this is how you make pork belly while your baby is taking a nap. There are no hacks, there's no marinating, there's no nothing. Look, it's a raw piece of pork belly here. The idea is we're going to cook the skin a little bit, and it's going to loosen it up, and it's going to allow us to then rub it with a little bit of salt and vinegar, which is going to then dry it out, and then we're going to score it, and then we're going to roast it at a very low temperature, about 275 to 300. Today we'll do 300. And then once it's fully roasted, you'll see that a lot of the fat has drained out, and that's what you're looking for. And the skin's going to have this certain look to it. It's going to be a little hard, because the idea here is that we want to have it cooked and then essentially dehydrated and then puffed by extreme heat. In this case, the broiler. You could also deep fry it, because we're trying to mimic a chicharron here. So we're going for that really, really, really crispy, airy skin, not a skin that's super gummy. Okay, so Leo has woken up. This has been in the oven for about 2 hours at 300 degrees. I dropped it to 275 for the past maybe 15 minutes. If I had more time, I would leave it in, but it's looking pretty good. I need to go take him outside right now. To me, it kind of looks like the skin could go a little bit more, but I just don't have the time right now, so come along for the experiment with me here. It's been several hours, and as you can see the pork belly there, the skin is pretty dry. The fat has rendered out. All right, so we want this to be even, so we're gonna put a piece of foil basically so this evens out here. Because if it's not even, this one's very even as you can see, but this one here, if it's not even, then it's not gonna broil even. I made them the same height, just using some foil, so this should help with the broiling process so that we can get even cooking. So the beauty of this broiler, of this particular oven, is I can have it going and I can have the oven open, so I can closely monitor it, turn the tray as needed. This is active cooking here. If you do this on a grill, you can take a piece of charcoal and hold it with tongs over the top of the skin. You're basically creating very high heat so the skin bursts here. That's what the broiler is doing for you. Just to show you the crunch here, I brought it outside. Now I didn't get as much puff on this one like a chicharron, but I got rendering of the fat, I got serious crispiness, so it's actually crispy. It's not like, we've all had this before where you bite a pork belly down where it's like, you bite it and it's like chewy. It's not that, this is crispy and airy. And I brought it outside because I need to be away from Leo and any kind of baby activity so we can actually hear the crunch we're dealing with here. In this economy,